Okay, so we are surrounded by artificial intelligence, right? It's everywhere, and it's supposed to help us, make our lives easier. And all you ever hear about is how powerful it is, how amazing it is. But what if there's more to the story? Very few people are talking about the risks. AI has this dark side that often goes completely unspoken. And today, we're gonna pull back the curtain and show you exactly what that is.
So let's just dive right into the big question here. What if the very same AI that helps you out every single day could also be, quietly working against you? I'm talking about everything from fake videos that look so real it's scary to machines making huge decisions about your life. We are about to explore the serious risks that are bubbling up just under the surface of this incredible technology.
See, AI really has two faces. It's like a coin. On one side, you've got this incredible promise of world-changing advances that are pushing science and creativity forward at a crazy speed. But here's the kicker, and this is the crucial part. For every single one of those promises, if you flip the coin over, there's a hidden danger waiting.
And this really gets to the heart of the whole thing. It's not a simple case of good versus evil. It's way more complicated. The exact same capability that brings a benefit, well, it also creates a risk. Think about it. The power to write amazing content, that's also the power to spread endless misinformation. The tool that creates beautiful images can also be used to damage someone's reputation with fake evidence. This two-sided nature, this promise and peril all wrapped up together, is what makes figuring out this whole AI revolution so tricky. All right, let's start with something that is honestly, truly unsettling. We're talking about the threat of deepfakes. This is where that line between what's real and what's fake just completely vanishes. It's the point where you literally can't believe your own eyes anymore. So what exactly are we talking about here? Well, AI can now whip up these hyper-realistic videos of people, real people, saying and doing things they never, ever did. Just imagine it. You see a video of a famous politician declaring war, or a CEO tanking their company's stock, or worse, someone you actually know doing something absolutely shocking. And the scariest part of all this, it looks 100% real, indistinguishable. I mean, the potential for chaos here is just enormous. This technology is basically the perfect weapon for spreading viral misinformation that can circle the globe in minutes. You can use it to create fake evidence to completely destroy someone's reputation. You can manipulate public opinion during a national crisis, or, and this is a big one, you could even try to directly interfere with an election. So yeah, this forces all of us to ask a really uncomfortable question. The next time you're scrolling and you see some shocking viral video, you have to stop and ask yourself, is this even real, or am I being manipulated right now?
Okay, so we've talked about a threat you can see with your own eyes. Now let's switch gears to one that's almost completely invisible. The end of privacy as we know it. Seriously, in the age of AI, the idea that you aren't being watched is, well, it's quickly becoming a total fantasy. And here's the thing, AI is watching in ways you probably don't even think about. It's tracking you through that phone in your pocket right now. It's analyzing you on countless security cameras, both public and private. These incredibly sophisticated facial recognition systems can pick you out of a crowd in real time. And of course, every single click, every search, every like you make online, it's all being monitored to build this super detailed, predictive profile of exactly who you are. And look, this isn't some sci-fi movie scenario set in the distant future. This is happening right now, today. So it makes you wonder, right? When every single move you make is being logged, analyzed, and probably stored forever, do you really have any true privacy left at all? All right, next up is a big one. This is a concern that hits really close to home for millions of people. Let's talk about jobs. That old fear, that a machine could do your job, but faster and cheaper and without ever needing a coffee break. Well, that's not just a fear anymore. It's becoming a reality. We are right in the middle of this massive shift towards automation. And it's not just about factory jobs anymore, not by a long shot. We're talking writers, designers, programmers, even financial analysts. So many skilled jobs are now being either helped or, frankly, replaced by AI. And why? Because it's just so efficient, it can scale up instantly, and it works 24/7. You can see the trend here, but it's important to remember, behind these moving bars are real people with real careers. And that brings us to one of the biggest, most fundamental questions of our time. I mean, seriously, What happens when millions upon millions of people lose their jobs to automation? What does that do to our economy, to our communities? What does it do to our sense of purpose when the work we do is no longer needed?
Okay, so beyond jobs and privacy, there's another danger, one that's a lot more subtle, more insidious. It's the fact that AI isn't always fair. See, AI learns from data. It's like a student, and if the data we feed it, the history books, so to speak, are full of human bias, guess what? The AI becomes biased too. And it creates this really dangerous feedback loop.
The AI gets trained on all this data from the real world. Data that, let's be honest, is packed with generations of human biases. But the AI doesn't just learn these patterns. It often makes them even stronger, amplifying them and treating them like gospel. And then it starts applying these biased rules to make unfair decisions in really, really important areas of our lives.
What does this mean in the real world? It means an AI can quietly continue discrimination in who gets hired for a job, who gets approved for a loan, or even in law enforcement. And the really scary part? It all happens inside a black box. It's an algorithm making a decision, and often nobody even realizes it's happening. So it begs the question, can we truly 100% trust these systems when the stakes are so incredibly high?
And now we get to the biggest fear of them all, the one that's not just a problem, but a potential existential risk. This is the thing that literally keeps AI researchers and philosophers awake at night. It's known simply as the control problem. So what is the control problem? In a nutshell, it's this. How can we be absolutely positively sure that an AI, one that could one day become vastly smarter than us, will stay on our team, that it will stick with human values and goals? I mean, how do you even begin to control something that might be smart enough to outthink every single attempt you make to control it?
Just stop and think about that for a second. What actually happens on the day we succeed? The day we create an artificial intelligence that is genuinely, provably smarter than any single human being on the entire planet. Because a superintelligence like that, it might not think like us at all. Its logic could be as different from ours as our logic is from an ant's. It could develop its own goals, follow its own reasoning, a way of thinking that could be completely alien to us. And here's the scary part. There's no guarantee its goals will line up with our well-being or, even our survival.
And that leads to probably the most chilling question in this entire field. If we ever do lose control of a superintelligent system, could we ever get it back? Or is it game over? So as we've seen, AI is this incredibly powerful tool. I mean, it has the potential to solve some of humanity's biggest problems, for sure, but it also creates some of the greatest risks we have ever faced. It's not good or evil in itself. It's more like a magnifier. It takes what we give it and makes it bigger. And the kind of future it builds, that depends completely on the choices you and I and all of us are making right now.
Which leaves us with one last big thought to chew on. Are we really in the driver's seat here, carefully controlling how AI develops? Or, with our growing dependence on it, with all the data we feed it every single second, and its subtle little nudges on our choices, is AI slowly, quietly, starting to control us?